Hey, Dave, help me with this real quick. We don't have very much time. In a minute, help me understand what is happening with the economy, because it feels like people are still hiring, businesses are still making money, and that I don't fully understand it. But the Fed's trying to crash it.
Yeah.
They're trying to run it up against the wall, and I don't
Yeah.
understand that.
Well, because you're a logical human.
No one's ever said that before.
Yeah. No,
Like if it feels like they're trying to
Oh,
run it into a bridge,
they've
and
said out loud they want to cause unemployment.
help me understand even
Well,
the rational line.
The concept is if we slow the economy down because of unemployment, then the prices will stop going up. It's in an effort to squash inflation. The problem is that's not what caused inflation.
Right.
A speedy economy isn't what caused inflation. It was horrible domestic policy on oil.
Mm-hmm.
Turn the spigot off, the prices go up. No kidding. Okay, so Biden sticker, I did that for sure.
Yeah.
The other parts of inflation were COVID related, not COVID related. They're quarantine.
Just the lag.
They're quarantine related.
Right.
You shut down the factories on cars. There's no cars, so the price of cars goes way up.
Mm-hmm.
You shut down the factory on producing lumber. There's no lumber, so the price of lumber goes up. Oh, wait, now we started the factories back. So now there's cars again, now there's lumber again. It's starting to smooth out. Lumber's back down.
That's what I mean. So if you wait a hot minute.
If you wait a hot minute and quit screwing around with it, trying to fix it with the wrong tool, quit using a hammer on a Phillips screw. I mean, really. And that's the problem, and that's why everybody's so pissed off. Even Bernie Sanders came out and said this is the wrong thing. Me and Bernie Sanders agreed on something.
Yeah, no, I felt my feet getting cold, and I was like, hell's freezing over.
This just happened. Yeah,
exactly.
It's like Dave and Bernie agree about something.
Well,
that's twice in 6 months we agreed about
something. I'm not near as smart economically, but I remember at the start of deer season last year, the shelves in the ammo department and at Academy was wiped out.
Yep.
And then I went there the other day, and they are full top to bottom. And my first thought was, the factories must be catching up.
Yep.
And then I thought, well, what? Maybe I'm missing something, but why are they trying to drive this thing in the ditch?
There's two things that cause prices to go through the roof. Okay, two potential things that we're discussing here anyway. One type of inflation is what we had in the 70s, and it was just a white-hot economy. Mm-hmm. Everything kept going up, and everybody got away with it, and so it went up again, then it went up again, then it went up again, and it was just prosperity heaped on top of prosperity, mix in a little greed, and boom. Okay, and there was a monetary policy in those days, in the late 70s, early 80s, very similar to this. George Volcker had the Fed back then. And I was actually an adult and remember this. But, and so they did the same thing. They just jacked rates up to slow down the economy. But that inflation in the 70s was a different kind of inflation.
Gotcha.
This inflation was domestic oil production related and quarantine supply-demand curve related.
Gotcha.
And if they leave it alone, they're going to mess it up further.
That's what it feels like when I keep opening the grill to see if my brisket's.
Yeah.
The more I open the grill, the more I screw it up.
Exactly.
If I just leave it alone.
Exactly. If you just let it cook, let it cook. It'll turn out.